Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful when the world's on fire. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you got a good spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun.
Good morning, everybody. Well, yesterday we totally blew it. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. Pretty bummed about it. But it basically blew that account. So, I guess we're back to just trying to have fun here. Let's look at what the market did. Actually, before we do that, I just want to put this on a sim count and just go crazy and sell it. Fill me. Partial fills. I don't know how the simulator will deal with that. Anyways. Cool, it worked. All right, so pretty bad day yesterday, but they actually recovered the regular session open. So I think that most of this was just day trading. Over here, treasuries did move up, but throughout the day came down. So it's not really reacting to this. Gold also taking a route yesterday. Copper getting hit. Everything down. Copper's still kind of in an okay area, though. Let's see what happens on that. The dollar. The dollar up pretty big yesterday. Consolidating, maybe heading higher. I don't know. And then lastly, just coming back here to our E-mini. They were up there pretty good. Coming down, I think they've got more to go. So my plan is to just go short and stay short. And try not to act depressed. All right, so let's turn on the text-to-speech. Muddy says, good morning. Hey, welcome back. Of course, I went short, so that's why it's got to come up, huh? How are you going to break that pivot? You have got to be kidding me. Let's come over to Twitter. Not a whole lot. It's awfully quiet, actually, on social media today. I expected there to be more activity, given how wild the market was yesterday. The treasuries certainly are flipping around. You think that they'll move up? Yeah, no, they're getting pressured to the downside. I mean, there's quite a bit of downside potential in them. Cool, so we just lost $10,000. Wait, was that? How much was that? By the way, where's my 5-year? Fuck. Oh, sorry. It was only $2,000. Okay. It was only $2,000.
Anthony K says good morning everyone.
Let's see if we
Salim L.
can
Weathering
fix our
says and boom I
workspace
am first
here.
again.
You're not first. 2 other guys said stuff before you, Salim. You are so slow today. I think it was this one.
Salim L. Weathering says I came here before them, they can attest to that.
No. YouTube says that you're wrong. I have to switch these back all over to December. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay. So if I use 100 lot, how much money do you think I can lose today? How much?
Salim L. Weathering says what?
As I said, if I use 100 lot, how much money do you think I can lose
Salim L.
today?
Weathering says 100 yes.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well.
Salim L. Weathering says let's see.
I can't do anything serious. Like, I blew it. I should probably never trade real money again. I don't know. The thing is I don't know if it was just like a fluke bad day or if the performance that we were having before was a function of the environment.
Salim L. Weathering says I am excited. Is that real money?
Oh no, it's not real money. I would need like $100,000 account to do that. Well, maybe not 100,000. Maybe 10,000 to feel safe. Well, to actually do it and it'd be reasonable, but to feel safe, I think I would want a $10,000 account. Of course, I trade 10%. I'm like still way over leveraged. I really think like if we're gonna do this again, next quarter, I'm gonna have to put a lot more in, and I'm gonna have to move, and go somewhere where I have some tighter risk controls on me, because that yesterday was just embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, did we have some news here? Why is my economic release calendar thing not working? There we go. Consumer confidence. Oh, European consumer confidence. Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index. Chairman Powell speaking. Note auctions. We got plenty of stuff to move us. It's probably gonna be really slow for now. Mm. Well, that's going. I think I would like to do something else fun.
Salim L. Weathering says what happened yesterday.
Oh, I was just started out with 3 bad losers, and then I caught some runners from times, but I was never got to a place where I took a target, and then when they came back, came back way too quickly. So I lost a lot. I was just probably the worst trading day I've ever had.
Mahdi El Mesaudi says, do you think that CN is the easiest futures to trade?
No, I don't think it's the easiest futures to trade. None of them are easy, really, but I think that they're the most tame. So they're not very volatile. You have a lot of liquidity to watch. Yeah, it definitely is more favorable towards trying to read the level 2 and all that. Look at that. It is. So let's just play this game again like we were doing yesterday.
Salim L.
Okay.
Weathering says, ooh, don't worry, just make your stops tighter.
No.
Anthony K. says, how about trading NQ?
Oh, we could trade NQ. The problem with trading NQ is it goes so fast, I don't even think I can. Okay, so we'll flip around, we'll go long, and that'll make it come back down. We're down 3. I think I can get to 10. I think I can get down to 10. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, oops. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's fix that. Oh, whoops.
Let's not make this personal, says NQ is super fast and you have to set stops so far away it can cost you a ton.
Sure. For sure.
Salim L. Weathering says, I heard some people trade based on the nuance in the FOMC speech and whether it's a double bluff of a speech spoof.
Okay, this one was set to the wrong instrument. Sorry, we're up $200 now. My mistake. Let's put that in a micros. We were trying. I wanted it to be micros. 100 lot on a micro. Short. Okay.
Anthony K.
Oh.
says you right.
Okay. So we're gonna make this thing. Using Ninja Trader, Ninja Script indicators regulator set. Yes. Open up a new one on the other screen here. Oh, that's right. Wait, is that what I've been using over here? I've been using Bitmax, OfferMax. What's this one? Okay, fine. I don't think that it actually takes any parameters. So, yeah. Cool. Let's do on each tick, maybe? Sure. Okay. If book 0 is greater than 1,000, enter long.
Salim L. Weathering says you can bounce back. It's about how tight your stops are.
Nope. Nope. Unless one of you guys want to fund me, I'm not willing to spend more of my money on that. We'll have to wait until next quarter when we've saved up enough. It's interesting. I put that in there and how it put the stops. So I gave me partial fills, and you can see the result there. Oh, I blew it up.
Weathering says,
Yeah, I
did
did.
you blow up your account?
I mean, I could still place orders, but I'm not comfortable trading it anymore.
Salim L. Weathering says, how much was it?
More than I'm willing to admit. I'm embarrassed. I don't want debug mode on. Build. Well, okay, they're deciding they're gonna buy it. Is it type?
Salim L. Weathering says what?
What do you mean what?
Salim L. Weathering says how much did you blow?
More than I'm willing to admit.
Hitmaker E says GM.
I can't use that?
Salim L. Weathering says HAHHAH.
Yeah. So, I get into this thing, and it usually
Salim L.
happens.
Weathering says it's all right.
It usually happens around the same time, where it's like I'll just get going, and then it turns into like this time. Here's the thing that pisses me off is that this time I was like, okay, fine. I've gone way too far. I need to just stop. And then I started getting news that I thought should move the market, and it didn't. So I was
Salim
just
L.
like,
Weathering says you are in demo territory with me again.
yeah, I'm in demo territory. Well, I've run into this before. How do I fix this? Book. Okay. Well, we should parameterize some of these.
Salim L. Weathering says you are making me shy away from opening a live account.
Well, you should. I don't know how to make it more clear to people, but 95% of traders fail. Even if you're really good, you could fail. You shouldn't be spending important money on it at the very least. If you have extra cash to kill, and that's what we had, so we had made money from the stream. It's stupid. We worked hard for that money. We did. All you guys did. We worked for months, and I've made a lot of videos, and you guys have helped promote the stream and stuff. And I blew it in one day. It was stupid. It was incredibly irresponsible. You shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, but that's the thing. You can't be trading money that you need. You know, if you have extra cash lying around because you're single
Salim
and you
L.
just don't
Weathering
know what to
says
do with it.
HHHH. You want me to blow away my hard-earned teaching money.
Yeah. If you're not making,
Vlad
if you're,
Stolarov says I like best entries are like 3 a.m. for bounces AH.
Yeah.
Vlad Stolyarov says when I sleep. Vlad Stolyarov says I should just shave automatic orders.
That still hasn't flipped.
Vlad Stolyarov says the trading is so fib and algorithmic yesterday and AH.
It looked like random to me, dude. I mean, you can't do that, right? That doesn't work. Doesn't contain a constructor like that, really.
Vlad Stolyarov says for 3 p.m. plus rally it follows through with AH pullback and tends to go higher after.
Well, I tell you what, come look at this. Here's yesterday.
Salim L. Weathering says do you train news on the replay? Vlad Stolyarov says once the machines really show up.
So there was kind of nonsense. Oh, gosh. There was kind of nonsense going on through this whole area, and then I kind of stopped watching it.
Salim L. Weathering says Ninja Trader replay.
Look at that.
Vlad Stolyarov says ya early morning is chop fest for them to buy dip.
They stopped y'all out one last time and then bought it like crazy. Surprised that
Vlad Stolyarov says especially tricky just before 3 p.m.
I'm surprised that they didn't try to sell it back down immediately.
Vlad Stolyarov says yep.
Because that just looks like a bump to me, you know? Well, they did eventually claw it back, didn't they? Wait, did that actually build? I don't understand how Ninja Trader makes some of these. It doesn't seem to handle polymorphism correctly. It's like this, it didn't. Where's my auto-generated code on this one? It didn't make any. It's weird. Well,
Vlad Stolyarov says we also had same scenario where the large cap lead. Vlad Stolyarov says while others lag behind.
what did we call it? Market depth bot. Should be trying to go long here, but oh, it's not enabled. Enable. It's not enabling.
Vlad Stolyarov says safer entry is right under 3,270.
You are accessing an index with a value that is invalid since it is
Vlad
out of
Stolyarov
range.
says for longs. Salim L. Wuthering says there is more on channel at the end of the day. Everybody says things like price is like water. She be chirping, she be twerping.
I'm so tired of people. We're all clueless, man. And we're walking in like we know something that's ridiculous.
Why trader says Salim. Vlad Stolyarov says Kramer for first time made sense to buy AAPLMSFTAMZN and people buy it.
So that should not be. All right, debug mode.
Why trader says so Seth WHT Ninja commissions are very high 3.88 for 1S contract. Vlad Stolyarov says so there they have to pay up pre-market just to be in those trades.
Commissions cost a lot, guys. I don't know what you want me to say. Something that I noticed that a lot of you guys, this trap that I see a lot of people falling into, is they'll be like, oh, commissions for X guy is too high, and then you go somewhere else and you get a cent, and it's like big fucking whoop. It's not even a tick. Is that really affecting your trading? Listen, if you're making a ton of money, and then you talk to the broker and you reduce your commission, but if you're not making money, then it doesn't fucking matter. Really doesn't. Ninja Trader, Ninja Trader. I guess maybe I didn't compile it. Ha. Maybe I should have it as, I don't think that it's the 0, it's book dot difference of 0.
CAA Capital LLC says it depends on your style of trading. Scalping 0.20 is huge.
Yep. If you're making money. I don't I don't think you listened to what I said. No, okay, hold up. I'm in a really bad mood today. So don't take anything that I say personally. All right? But I'm in a really bad mood. All right? But you didn't fucking listen to what I said. So let me restate it, okay? If you're making money, then you can tell the broker, look, I'm making money. I'm doing so many round turns. This is good for you. You should give me a discount. If you're not making money, then it doesn't fucking matter. You're going to lose everything anyways. So, the issue is usually not your broker. The issue is you. The issue is you're not making money. Right? If you are making money, then why don't you go to them and ask for a discount? And the answer is you haven't gone and asked them for a discount because you're not actually making money. You're not pushing size. They're not going to give one to you. So guess what? Tough. You're screwed. Okay. Try this again. I forgot if I built it or not.
Vlad Stolyarov says up, down, then you think it won't run, then machines push it 3%.
Yeah.
Vlad Stolyarov says up, down, then you think it won't run, then machines push it 3%.
The right button. I mean, look at this thing. I think I totally had a good trade, but it didn't, they just went out and stopped me out. I could put it like there and try it again. But I'm just guessing. Bars ago. All right. Let's see if it's just an issue of not getting at the end of a bar.
Matt Wolf says, hi, I'm calling because I made $350 last and I would like 75% reduction in my trading fees.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're making enough, they'll work with you to get you a seat on the exchange. Why is that taking so long to build? Something's wrong. Ninja Trader, what's going on? The fuck?
Vlad Stolyarov says then you become market maker.
Sure.
QQ says I think just don't overpay for commissions when you don't have to. I used to trade stocks with a broker that charges $6 US per trade. I ended a month with commissions take up my total loss for it.
Sure. And then what happens is you move over to Robinhood or wherever it is where you get commissions free trades, and then they sell your order flow, and you basically lose on every trade anyways. You understand, like, shit isn't free, right? If you are paying cheapo on the commissions, then what you're getting is a broker that doesn't have as good of a staff and isn't as staffed as well and takes longer to get to you and worse platform, whatever the deal is.
Vlad Stolyarov says Robin Hooders teaching noobs how to buy TSLA today is the best.
The fact that that stock is still as high as it is just ridiculous. It is still. Oh well, wait. That little icon just died. Did I just no? I killed my NinjaScript editor window.
Vlad Stolyarov says it has higher chance to sell off to 380 after people finally get out of it. They've been waiting for sky-high prices.
Well, this thing's probably not even worth 200. If we're honest. It's the whole. We got to kill Ninja Trader. I don't know what just happened there, but I'm gonna kill it.
QQ says now I have account with IB for my stocks. They are doing well. The thing with high commission, to me, you have to make it up with bigger position. To me, it throws me off with my plan.
I mean, on a stock, the commission is a lot higher, so it's more significant.
Vlad Stolyarov says I had IB long time ago, hated platform.
Is there really a stock and options platform that's
Vlad Stolyarov says you need to add like DOS Trader to it.
The Hill. Trump approval ticks up to 48%. Look, they're gonna stop me out again.
QQ says I think no one uses TWS. Lol. I use a third-party platform using their API.
Hmm.
Vlad Stolyarov says if for some reason we panic, sell 3,230 biggest support S.
I'm so fed up with Ninja,
Vlad
man.
Stolyarov says 3,333 biggest longer-term resistance.
So I don't know if it's just that they changed something about the developer license that I've been using or what, but it complains about all of the order flow indicators now. Compile. Yes. $706.
Vlad
Better.
Stolyarov says retail buys Green Days, sells on Red.
Well, I can't make much sense of what they were doing yesterday. There was somebody hedging in the E-mini doing something crazy. And I don't know if they were actually hedging or if that was all just market manipulation to, push people around. Okay. Enable.
Vlad Stolyarov says manipulation.
Mhm.
Vlad Stolyarov says but VIX went up so it was bigger fears. QQ says indices breaking high value area.
Okay. So, it's not even getting called. If I change this to like a 5, I bet you it still doesn't get called. And I think it's because this, you can't create an indicator like that. It seems to be a mistake with how I have things set up for polymorphism. So even after 5, it hasn't done anything. Okay. So what do we got to do to fix this? Oh, did they finally stop it out? Yeah. Yeah. So where are we at now? -3, almost -4. I think we can get to 10,000. This is supposed to be like this. I know it is. The problem is that it doesn't like that. Let's see if I can fix it by making this a Ninja script property. I just put a dummy Ninja script property in there. Still doesn't like it, huh? So like this is exactly it right here. See, it says that that's a class. It should have one of those, but it's not making it Interesting. Yep. It's just not supported. My base class. Oh boy. Well, we could look at their auto-generated code. GUI indicator render base. Oh, wait a second. What is it? Where does indicator come from? Indicator. No. Hmm. So now I'm going to try writing the code myself. Okay. Oh, this is going to take a bit. Okay. here. Oh my gosh.
Troubleshooters says how's the market today? Party popper a good day so far?
I'd say it's been pretty slow, really. Yeah, they've been up, but I don't know. Seems a little slow to me. Haven't really been paying attention.
Vlad Stolyarov says focus on NQ more for leading.
Okay, let's hope that that builds.
Vlad Stolyarov says DXY index same.
Private, SPS, BidMax, OfferMax. That did not work at all.
QQ says some NQ trades today. Up 20 ticks, then down 20 ticks, now just up 5 ticks lol. Troubleshooters says I need advice on a simple topic. Please reply when you're free. How do I create sufficient wealth in the market so that I can be a true long-term investor?
Just save up your money and just put it in an index fund. So the first question is, do you have a 401k? Are you contributing as much as you can to max out your employer's contribution to your 401k? So that's the first thing that you want to do. Then if you still have money left over after doing
Celine
that,
L. Wuthering says give it to Seth.
Then you want to start putting it in an IRA. And then once you've maxed out the IRA, then you want to max out your yearly contribution for the 401k so you start contributing more than just what the employer can match. And then, if you're maxing out both of those, then you're doing pretty good. And then you can go and you can start putting money, in a Robinhood account or whatever. And, I guess you can play longer term plays just for fun, but realize you're probably going to.
Vlad Stolyarov says copy Warren Buffett portfolio. He has good return for 401k.
And yeah, that's about it.
QQ says buy ETF.
Wait, where did this one come from?
Salim L. Wuthering says do you suggest AMP? Vlad Stolyarov says if all fails max out credit cards and Martingale into TSLA.
Oh, what the hell? So when I did that, did it really rewrite them all? Wait, what the hell? What the hell?
QQ says AMP is okay. I have been using it for 3 months now.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so goddamn annoying. What? So if I go in and I write the auto-generated code myself, then it tries to put in auto-generated code. But if I don't, no, get this. I don't want this. Get rid of this. Go bye. Bye. I wrote it myself. All right, we're gonna have to do some major surgery here.
Salim L. Wuthering says Ninja Sai.
They're trying to make things easier for people, but they take away one of your most powerful things.
Mahdi El Mesaudi says GC is doing well for me, almost $700.
Selling it? Okay, so then you get that.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Mahdi El Mesaudi, are you Moroccan? Mahdi El Mesaudi says yes, man.
Cash indicator.
Y Trader says Mars 7 Ba. Salim L. Wuthering says join the team with at eTrader.
It works, it just doesn't work in his strategy. That's so fucking retarded.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Mahdi El Mesaudi, what your Facebook? Mahdi El Mesaudi says send me the link.
Okay, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna try something else.
Mahdi El Mesaudi says FB, Zoldik Mehdi.
See, that works. Donald Trump is talking.
Troubleshooters says Messieurs et Mesdames. Je suis indie. Salim L. Wuthering says at Mahdi El Mesaudi, do you trade the order book? Mahdi El Mesaudi says not all the time. Salim El Wuthering says at Mahdi El Mesaudi do you Belkayat style?
This is gay. I can't believe I have to do all this shit.
Vlad Stolyarov says if S gets to 3303 I would look for 50-50 chance to either squeeze again or tank back. Mahdi El Mesaudi says yes for sure. My FB without photo, let's chat there and keep it calm here.
Okay.
Salim El Wuthering says at Mahdi El Mesaudi nah. Vlad Stolyarov says as usual I wait for 15 minutes opening range. Mahdi El Mesaudi says at Salim El Wuthering send me your telegram.
About this.
Salim El Wuthering says nah.
Nope, I don't like that either.
Vlad Stolyarov says let's add some volatility to this market here NQ.
Yay! Okay, so now we've lost what? $5,000. Oh, look, it's going long. Well, I guess we better go long, huh? Oops. You know, we don't want that much. Oh, like it goes down. Oh.
Vlad Stolyarov says stock only go up. Vlad Stolyarov says 3,279 15 minutes moving AVGS if you wanna buy dip on weakness.
Oh, I didn't stop it all out. Here we go. Ah.
Vlad Stolyarov says ideally market forms early highs within 15 minutes then dumps under for bears. Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov I don't trade NQ. NQ trades me. I frecked up my teaching today. My supervisor is angry at me. So I switched off the mobile phone. How about that? Vlad Stolyarov says volumes heavy NQ. Vlad Stolyarov says 11,004 fight zone.
No, it's gonna come up and stop me out first. There's no way that they'll let me get even one win today.
Salim L. Wuthering
at it.
says at Vlad Stolyarov my supervisor is heavy on me. If you know what I mean, dude. Alex Dawudian says coding while trading? Impressive. Vlad Stolyarov says if you don't use stops you can't lose.
Well, what I could do is I could remove my stop, and then the market would go up. That would be good for everybody, right?
Vlad Stolyarov
Okay.
says just follow momentum.
Okay. We'll just remove the stop. That could be good for everybody.
Vlad Stolyarov says watch for support NQ now. Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov shut the freck up Vlad.
Didn't need advice. Think so. Time.
Salim L. Wuthering says I mean shut the freck up about the gay stop loss advice.
Right. No, I removed it though. Okay, so now I get this cash bit. Does that? How does that work?
Vlad Stolyarov says NQ feels heavier.
Wait, did it actually go up to my? Yeah, okay.
MISS
Okay,
says
okay.
hi. Salim L. Wuthering
Hey,
says
man,
no stop loss goes against the gods and values of trading. Remember THR rhythmic curse Seth. You don't wanna have a trading cure, right? MISS
But-
says good morning. MISS says real or demo.
Oh, it's totally real.
Vlad
Look, I
Stolyarov
am.
says abort NQ longs for now. MISS says today.
Look, I am short 100 contracts, and with no stop.
Salim L.
And
Wuthering
it's
says
totally
curse
real.
asterisk.
Totally real. Is that it? It was on my forehead, wasn't it? Did you see it? Could you see it? He's trying to eat me. Now I need a stream reader. I think that's in system Windows input, right? No. Oh, it's in system.io.
Salim L. Weathering says cursed shall be thee, thou who rhythmic useth. Vlad Stolyarov says that's a risky move, I would cover under 80.
No, I'm gonna keep
Vlad
it.
Stolyarov says AAPL can bounce and send SPY higher.
Well, but the whole point is to be short
MISS
without,
says HHHHHHHH.
so that it'll go up. Because it keeps doing the opposite of everything that I do. It's not gonna let me win. Come on. Don't you guys want to make money? I'll go short. You'll go long. I won't have a stop loss.
Vlad Stolyarov says watch 84 to break first.
Okay. Using system.io.
MISS says open mouth smile. Vlad Stolyarov says it's trailing on moving AVG. Vlad Stolyarov says 1 more minute left for this opening range. Vlad Stolyarov says if I was a bull I would buy NQ here. Vlad Stolyarov says but I am neutral.
Well,
Vlad Stolyarov says you should cover. Vlad Stolyarov says AAPL tanks like it should 110 tests soon. Salim L. Weathering says at Vlad Stolyarov I don't KNWO why I feel irritated.
What? You would think I should cover it now? I mean, surely it will go back up again, right?
Vlad Stolyarov says I had more coffee.
I think it will go up again. It's only been 15 minutes since they opened. Man, I've been deep into this code over here. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, values. Oh my gosh, I am sick of this.
Salim L. Weathering says AHHAHAH, set the first move as THTE right move. Salim L. Weathering says anything else is just beggar's money. Vlad Stolyarov says your first idea is usually correct. Vlad Stolyarov says cover under 80 like 77 if it dumps.
No, I should just keep it open all day, right? So that we can have an update.
Salim L. Wuthering says AHHAHAA. Salim L. Wuthering says no, Seth.
No, why not? Like, if I hold it and then they go higher and...
Vlad Stolyarov says NQ is oversold on 1 minute.
Okay, we're good. That means we'll come back up.
Vlad Stolyarov says bounce imminent.
Because, like, honestly, we're down... Well, actually, we're not too bad. We're down 7,000. We're down almost 8,000. Okay, we're down 8,000. And, you know, I actually didn't realize that we took that many there.
MISS's says $2,000 OMG.
Yeah. Why is it not...
Salim L. Wuthering says bro you are frecking me out. You got no stop loss.
No, there is no stop loss, right? Anyways, so if we're going to get to 10,000 and lose every trade today... Well, there was that one. I don't know. That one
Vlad
we got made
says,
money.
I always think clicking randomly at first
accident.
15 minutes open leads to best results.
That one was a mistake. But we can just hold on to this as long as we need to, and it'll probably turn around and we can lose money on this one too. So that or the market's just going to completely fall apart. I don't know.
Vlad Stolyarov says S reached 77. Vlad Stolyarov says I bought 1 MES. MISS's says $4,000.
Oops. This is like almost more work than it would be to just put it all in one class and duplicate the code. I don't know. It's a mess. Ninja Trader, why you gotta do me like this? Objects is a reference is required.
Sam T says NQ is falling fast. Crazy. Titanic went under slower. Gonna dip by every 1 to 2% drops with 0.5% stop loss.
It's really is not. Oh my gosh.
Vlad Stolyarov says retail wants to get out, that's all.
Is that what's going on? I don't know. I better turn back around soon or we're not going to make very much money here. Or I mean, we're not going to lose very much money here. We're only down 3,000 now? What the hell? It's biting me. Something's biting me, isn't it? I got a mosquito in here. Don't worry, guys. It'll turn back around. Don't you think? Well, that is a pretty bad sell-off. It's not like yesterday or anything.
Says no.
No.
Sam T says, is that demo Seth? Down 8K now and now 3K.
Oh no, but I've saved up $100,000 here, and I put it on. Come on, guys.
Sam T says, are real trades? Salim L. Wuthering says, if that money was real, I would be shitting my pants.
Why? Do you have like a medical condition or something? I don't. I'm sorry, Salim. You know, if you ever need some emotional support for that, I'm here. I tried to hold it if he's. Okay, we're serious again.
Sam T says, worst month since March. Sam T says, haha, sorry mate, I've got $200,000 account, down 10K this month already.
Oh man, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I basically blew my account yesterday.
Sam T says, I thought it was real.
Now I'm feeling it could just be in my head.
Sam T says, it's okay, I'll make it back, sure you will Roo.
I'm not sure you understand what I mean when I say I blew it. Like, I can still place orders with it, but I can't trade that thing. No. And the thing is really, I always have this tendency when I'm at the end of a program in my weightlifting to have a blow up day like that, because it's just like I don't know. I just go crazy. My nervous system just wants to fire, you know?
Sam T says, haha, fair
Yeah.
enough, I get it.
So it's not. We should have expected that I was going to have a bad day. I can't believe that I let it get that bad. I'm really embarrassed about it. I don't know. We still don't know if the performance that I have been having lately was a function of that, our system really has some solid edge, or if it was just a favorable environment. But I with the amount of volatility that we have, I probably shouldn't be trading like anyways, you know? So we can just screw around. Don't worry, it'll come back. See, look, somebody bought the dip there at 72.
Salim L. Wuthering says, trading is supposed to be fun. If you don't feel like it, don't trade. Is that gay?
Well, I don't know if trading is supposed to be fun.
Vlad Stolyarov says, it's easy money. Vlad Stolyarov says, I always buy dips like that.
I guess I just have to pass in the bars.
Salim L. Wuthering says, at Vlad Stolyarov share money with Seth. Help the funds.
I mean, you can donate money through here on YouTube. If you guys give a donation, then I promise to put it back into the account and gamble it all away. But I can't put my own money in there, and so we'll have to just wait to make more money. Otherwise, we just have to wait to make more money from advertising.
Ahmed Sabri Bakri says I want to follow you daily, but where should I start to get familiar with this setup?
So if you don't understand a lot about level 2, then I would recommend watching the videos on the Jigsaw channel or getting the No BS day trading course. NoBSDayTrading.com is where I learned.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov we know Vlad is making tons of money. Say we are waiting Vlad.
Fuck this. Oh, we're gonna get existing home sales first. Maybe if we stay in through that.
Ahmed Sabri Bakri says thank you. Salim L. Wuthering says Vlad just as straight disappeared. Vlad Stolyarov says I manage trade that's all.
Nah, he said he bought one MES. Oh, and that he bought the dip. Is he still there? Look, we're coming
Vlad
back up.
Stolyarov says I have on 77.
I still am feeling stuff like there's a mosquito on me, but I can't. I don't see it. It's got to be like in my head, just like because I'm ADHD, I'm feeling a hair move or something.
Salim L. Wuthering says get money, get laid, trade NQ and have inchy skin.
Bank of England is talking. Oh, I guess I didn't need that part. Oh, right. this. And this over here needs to be 2.
Salim L. Wuthering says, what's the least unhealthy junk food?
That's a tough one. I don't know. Aha. Oh, there is one that just is like that, huh? Oh, well, that's not going to work because... Okay. I forgot this down here. Oops.
Salim L. Wuthering says, I heard candy. Thank you, that is what I thought. Vlad Stolyarov says, order filled. Vlad Stolyarov says, I took it off 79. Vlad Stolyarov says, I don't trust market when it's slow like that on bounce. Salim L. Wuthering says, at Vlad Stolyarov, how much did you get? Vlad Stolyarov says 80.25 is moving AVG.
Missing... Oh, here it is.
Vlad Stolyarov says 8.88 after commiss.
Ah.
Vlad Stolyarov says, I almost added a second contract but didn't look too healthy for dip buying if initial volatility was dying so fast.
Hmm.
Vlad Stolyarov says 75, you can see it trying to do something here.
Oh,
Vlad Stolyarov says, can it hold? 50-50.
See, look, the robot, he's doing his clicky thing. He's going to buy the dip and move it back up so that we can lose, like, I don't know, like we could get to 20,000 maybe. This mosquito, man, he's got to be biting me. I think I saw it, but then I didn't see anything. It's so small. It's going to get big. No. Okay, so now enable.
Salim L. Wuthering says, what? $8? What are you trading? Picto Micro. Vlad Stolyarov says MES.
Gosh dang it. I need this over here. It's getting into secret code. Sorry. what's wrong.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov, that's 8 ticks, you can do better, bro. Vlad Stolyarov says that's 77 to 79 MES, $10 profit after commiss. Vlad Stolyarov says I can do better.
Look, see, they're buying it.
Vlad Stolyarov says moving AVG now hit.
Yeah, it'll be really hard for them to get as
Vlad
high.
Stolyarov says I would have done better if I had more contracts.
It'll be a little hard for them to get as high as they were, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov, oh Vlad, I want to ask you a question. Vlad Stolyarov says what I didn't like is AAPL sold off right away and UVXY was trending up when market moving my way.
That's a lot. Why does it not? Why does that not work? I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Salim L. Wuthering says if you get a $100 account, you only get one contract right. What if you grew it to $200? Do you get two right? Salim L. Wuthering says right? Vlad Stolyarov says no, you need 10k account to do any trading minimum. Vlad Stolyarov says otherwise you playing to blow up. Salim L. Wuthering says what? Vlad Stolyarov says I can scale in up to 8 MES and still do my trading style. Vlad Stolyarov says it all depends on goals. Salim L. Wuthering says no, I mean for micros.
Session iterator. Where do I use a session iterator? Oh yeah, I was using it over in this thing. Where is it?
Vlad Stolyarov says yay, 1 micro need probably 2k account minimum. Vlad Stolyarov says to be in trade all the time. Salim L. Wuthering says no. Salim L. Wuthering says WHAAAAT.
There it is.
Salim L. Weathering says I meant day trade. Vlad Stolyarov says they took their 5-point scalp here. S. Vlad Stolyarov says market can retest.
Oh, I know. I did fix it. I have to remove it, remove, and add the strategy back in. That's what I have to do. Okay. Wait, what? What? Oh. How did it let that? How did that work? I can't believe that it compiled that. Okay. Ours is no.
Vlad Stolyarov says 100 point. Vlad Stolyarov says how do you like that NQ bounce lol? Vlad Stolyarov says time to close scalps here.
Okay, fine. I won't do it in the configure. I'll do it in. It always worked to put it there. I'm surprised that that's wrong, but I understand.
Salim L. Weathering says ooh. Komon Sethmat is outperforming you with just volume profile and delta.
What? How much has he lost? He lost more than 10. Wait, where am I? Where did it go? Did I close it? No, it's right there. Has he lost more than 8? Hmm.
Vlad Stolyarov says I didn't take any trades after.
Hmm.
Salim L. Weathering says he lost 2,000 United States dollars.
Then I'm winning, right? What are you?
Salim L. Weathering says yesterday. Vlad Stolyarov says I am not a gambler.
Okay. I think we're doing fine, 8.
Vlad Stolyarov says oh Matt W. Salim L. Weathering says today he got $300.
We've almost got there. One of the things that bothers is every time that you come in and you say something like that, then I go back and I look at the video and it will say like 3,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody told me they lost. So I don't know if you guys are lying or if he's lying or what. Let's try that.
Salim L. Wuthering says I only count his drawdowns. Vlad Stolyarov says the way Matt trades he up 220 basically luck.
See, he might have been down that much, and then he just did who knows what to make it back. Oh, and it's long. It says it's long. Why is it long right now? No. It shouldn't be long right now. It says position 1L. Well, let's put it on this chart instead. Oops. That's...
Vlad Stolyarov says I told Matt to just sell it while he green. Vlad Stolyarov says I hope quick to act.
Don't harass him. Well, I did get a trigger. I don't get why how it's doing that. It's not actually long. I guess it's saying that this strategy would be long when it went on the replay or whatever, but because it's not happened yet, it's still. Now it might go short here in a second. Let's minimize this. Close Visual Studio. Do all that. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh, did it do it? It didn't do it. Because it wasn't the end of the bar. The end of the bar, it might do something. No. I'm not quite sure I understand what the point of enabling a strategy on a chart is.
Vlad Stolyarov says Matt didn't listen, he believe in NQ uptrend.
Well,
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov Matt's facelip looks like a beaver.
please don't talk about or insult him on my chat, please. I will not put up with harassing other creators.
Vlad Stolyarov says yeah, you gonna get timeout, Salim.
Yeah, I will put you on timeout.
Salim L. Wuthering says nah, sorry. Salim L. Wuthering says Seth is my boss.
Okay, I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to. I wonder if I can actually. No, I don't think that'll work.
Vlad Stolyarov says Salim, do you take any medication? Y Trader says
Now the
HHHH.
testimony for the Senate thing starts.
Vlad Stolyarov says just as I thought. Vlad Stolyarov says after CEO leaving NKLA rallies. Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov I get block on the first sentence with THTE other channels.
Well, stop causing trouble, dude. All right. I mean, not many other people are talking today. You guys have kind of been dominating a bit.
Casson Reyes says thinking NQZO uptrend or downtrend. My buddy and I are thinking downtrend.
I don't even know what that is. NQZO. Is that just
Baron
the December
Glass says
contract?
just lurking as usual.
I guess that must mean the December contract. I don't know. I hope it goes up, though. So we can lose a lot of money. Oh, hey, it did go long. It took a position, guys. How can I make it better show us that it took a position? Properties. Can I come in here into the data series and have it? Trades, executions, text end marker. Okay. Cool.
PRT1 says are you running SLGO?
There? Wait, I don't understand why it bought there. Ah. Yeah, I'm running an algo. He's not doing too well right now. He's down a little bit.
PRT1 says algo.
Go.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov I wish I could take good medications for my brain. I am on the verge of freaking out. If markets give me money, I would be the first to buy cocaine and weed.
Oh, don't do that. Maybe you shouldn't become a successful trader then, Slim.
PRT1 says, are you running SLGO?
Oh, she just says SLGO. It's Silgo. I am running Silgo. Hey, go, go, go. He's making money. Oh, wait, did he get out? No, he's still long. And look at that. Look at that. You made money, little bot. Hey, and look, we're negative again. Well, things couldn't be going better right now, guys. I don't. Yours says, I can't wait for the Fed to buy 90% of all mortgages. Well, that would be insane. If the Fed owns 90% of all mortgages, he should just say all of your debts are forgiven. And it's going. Well, I don't understand why it bought where it did, but okay. Whatever.
Vlad Stolyarov says S bullish candle 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was a pretty good bullish candle. Actually, they stopped out the shorts. Remember, I was saying, well, it'd be really hard for them to stop them to go higher, but they stopped them out. So I guess they're probably going to continue higher. But it moved down.
Vlad Stolyarov says, yeah.
It was like way. It was way less when we were talking about it, right? It was like we were down here, like when it was up here.
Vlad Stolyarov says move down, just normal market volatility.
It's going to be really hard for them to go up there and do that again. Now they came
Vlad
down.
Stolyarov says 100 points down to go 200 points up NQ.
They could break a new high, but after they
Vlad
break a new
Stolyarov
high,
says NQ lagging.
Then it might be a little slow. I'm not sure if it really matters because we got, man, there is a mosquito in here, man. I swear on my life. I will find you. Stupid mosquito. Oh no, little robot! You need to flip now. You're losing all your profits. No.
Vlad Stolyarov says robot ISNT adapting to social media hype.
Oh, you know what? I should remove this one too, by the way, because this one causes problems. No, little robot, you're losing all of your profits. You made a whole 4 ticks, 5 ticks. Take it off.
Salim L. Wuthering says at Vlad Stolyarov, do you trade moving averages?
The Chad's trying to get in.
Vlad Stolyarov says I trade market FOMO today. Vlad Stolyarov says but yaw on scalps 1 minute 5 minutes 9 moving AVG helps.
I don't know if I've actually been bitten because I don't have a goosebump or anything. I sure feel it though. No, he's gonna. Oh.
Vlad Stolyarov says idea was for a few days we try to go up.
Oh,
Salim L.
he's
Weathering
going
says at Vlad
negative.
Stolyarov you trade Spaghetti Monster.
He still has it as a long though. In fact, he probably wants to buy it again there. I could change the threshold so it's a little bit less, but uh-oh. Here comes the monster again.
Vlad Stolyarov says when it's at extremes.
Can't have
Vlad
it come down
Stolyarov
at all.
says best trades are 11 a.m. for me reversals.
Well, we're in the counter trend time period.
Vlad Stolyarov says everyone who bought will sell at that point and market maker slowly buys dips. TD says LMAO.
Zero Hedge tweets, did the market just realize no help is coming? Well, no help is coming. Last week we asked the question, is everything priced in? On Monday, the market realized no help is coming as the political backdrop worsened
Trader Josh says
markedly.
long time. Good morning.
Hey Josh, how are you? I'm doing awful. Oh, you didn't ask me how are you doing. You just said good morning. Good morning. See, it doesn't know which one it cares about more. My robot or me.
Salim L. Weathering says at Vlad Stolyarov do you what's extreme? My hunger. I need candy, please.
Anyways. However, we need to back up a little bit to discuss how we got here. In the middle of August, we wrote Close But No Cigar, which will address the potential of a market correction due to the extreme positioning. 5 to 10% decline in any given year is not outside the norm. However, since investors have entirely forgotten what a drop feels like, a 5 to 10% slide will feel worse than it is. I don't know if it actually did. I don't think that they've really backed off at all. Blah, 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 blah. We're not reading all this. Give me a conclusion. We suspect that given the rather numerous headwinds currently facing the markets from the Fed to the election, a failure at lower highs would not be surprising. Oh, Mitt Romney says that what happened with Merrick Garland was not necessarily unfair. Do you think my robot will ever go short? Does he go short? Go short. I'm wondering if I should just set that thing to go for a 1 point sort of a thing. Because he would have made at least a point. I don't know if it would have been stopped out first, though. Well, it sure doesn't seem like it knows where to go. Oh, why not have it reading your messages? Celine was saying a bunch of stupid shit again. Talking about doing stuff with people's wives and stuff. But that's... I highly doubt that. Okay. They're selling again. Mr. Robot, you need to flip. You need to flip short now. It's time. It's time to flip short. Come on. Come on. Wow. That's a good 12 ticks. 16 ticks.
Vlad Stolyarov says QQQ tested gap filled bounced and doing stupid stuff.
No, it still wants to go long.
Salim L. Weathering says Fuic sorry.
Do you notice the book's not flipping? Maybe we
Vlad
need to do
Stolyarov
opposite.
says sideways most likely then drop again on weakness.
Well, let's
Salim
let it
L.
run like this
Weathering
for a
says
few
I
days.
didn't mean that I am sick in the head. PRT1 says what is algo based on?
He is using just the level 2.
Vlad Stolyarov says S strongest today.
So if this balance down here and this most lower histogram can get to negative 1,000, then it should take a short. Which is what we
Vlad
care about.
Stolyarov says Salim I think you need better meds.
I don't expect it to be profitable or anything like that. I just want to see if I'm triggering off of level 2 correctly first. He's buying the dip again. Look at all those. That's a lot of volume. My eye is twitching. Can you see that? This one. I don't feel stressed. Try to relax a little bit. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Salim L. Weathering says at Vlad Stolyarov I fucked up with Seth. Misinterpretation bro.
I don't know why it's taking so long to read your guys' messages now. Turned it off for a while. And it's like it gets backed up. There's a problem with it for sure. Well, they're coming down again, but the level 2 hasn't actually changed.
Vlad Stolyarov
This
says I
shorter
had eye
term one
problem it's lack
does.
of proper sleep.
Well, I slept way overslept today. I think I was in bed at like 9.
Salim L. Weathering says you kinda look pale a bit. Salim L. Weathering says I don't know. Vlad
I don't
Stolyarov
feel
says
good.
CVNA squeezed shorts yet again today.
I don't really feel good. I feel depressed. Like I feel like why does it even matter anymore?
Vlad Stolyarov says 26%.
What should I do? I was thinking about it. There's like one thing that I still care about, and that is that I really, really want to use that market by order data. But when I looked into getting it, it's like $100 a month. So what we're gonna have to do, I think, is we're gonna go and we'll sell some of this stuff. And as much as I want to keep it all for myself, I'm gonna have to make it available. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it available for a channel subscription. I'm not going to make it. Well, I'm gonna make it affordable. So I'm gonna say I'll give you the cost basis indicator for $20 a month. Sound fair? And that would allow us to get the Rhythmic API data so that we can start developing our own platform. And we're just going to have to take it that way. And hopefully it picks up so that we can, maybe even hire people. That's where we're going to have to go. Do you need something, dear? Oh, okay.
Salim L. Wuthering says I like that. Vlad Stolyarov says I trade on Tradeovate. It connects to other APIs. Vlad Stolyarov says I haven't explored it.
I honestly...
Vlad Stolyarov says it can connect to TradingView. Salim L. Wuthering says relax and trade the order book.
I feel that when I put these indicators on here that really quantify things, I'm
Vlad
finding...
Stolyarov says NQ broke yet again.
Now it's a bearish candle. I'm finding that it just doesn't seem to actually have the edge that people think it does. I don't know what else to say.
Vlad Stolyarov says now it's bearish candle 30 minutes lol.
Well, they could
Vlad Stolyarov
still
says
hold
complete
it out
lack of
here.
respect for long-term holder bulls.
Let's say that if they really were to really route the longs, that they would probably want to go for like 3260.
Salim L. Wuthering says
3260.
Vlad is out sentencing me every day.
He is. Anyways. But here on this one with this robot, it could be that it's just opposite, right? Like we found that it has the tendency to go towards liquidity. Maybe that's not really the case. We'll see. And we can test a couple of different things.
Vlad
Like we can
Stolyarov
run
says
it for
back
a
to my
week.
entry.
We can run it for a week and see what it does. So we can run it this way for the rest of the week and then turn around and say, oh, well, if we'd done the opposite, then maybe we would do well. Maybe it really does move away from the liquidity. I don't know. But I'm going to bet that if it was as simple as that, then that's what everybody would
Vlad
be doing.
Stolyarov says this time I don't want to be long.
By the way, President Xi is talking about at the UN. He's saying we should reject unilateralism, meaning that we should allow China to become stronger and be a counterweight to the United States. Well, that's what Xi thinks.
Gorilla Digits says every market moves towards liquidity.
Wrong.
Vlad Stolyarov says I want them to go to 60s.
I mean, let me try and be a little more measured here. My robot trades towards liquidity. Not doing too well right now. He's not doing too well right now. He is down $500 in the E-mini. I guess he took it in the E-mini. Yep. I don't know. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Where's my thing?
Vlad Stolyarov says technically market in wide channel 70s should hold if bulls in control.
Okay. That's liquidity. That means that there's more bids up above them. And what happened? They moved down. They moved away from the liquidity. It's this thing that everybody says happens, but it doesn't actually happen.
Salim L. Wuthering says you made it from SCT Arch.
Yes, I made it with SCT Arch. The thing you got to remember about liquidity is that that's volume. That's if it's real, then that means it's harder to get through that area. So it's not just as simple as trade towards liquidity, right? In fact, the way that I see it, it's really not predictive at all. It just tells you where you can get a better spot in that exact moment. The robot is like really far behind for whatever reason.
Salim L. Weathering says no scratch, I mean.
Oh, did I make it from scratch? Yeah. I did it, the whole thing here while you guys were watching. I used an indicator that I'd already made. That indicator had some polymorphism in it, which apparently causes some issues for indicators. So I switched it up. And yeah. Switched it up, and now he's trading it. And what it does is if the imbalance between the bids and offers is greater than 1,000, then it takes a trade based on that. So it took a short, or sorry, it took a long. Are green things bid volume? No, what this means is overall bids minus overall offers.
Salim L. Weathering says are green things bid volume.
I'm in the wrong. There's a overall offers minus overall bids. So what it's saying is there's more offers on. They've actually finally flipped. So now there's more bids on than there were offers. So if you were to say that we trade towards liquidity, then you should be selling right now, right? Okay, it might have actually.
Salim L. Weathering says use it on YM.
It should sell. It's not. Why you no sell? Well,
Salim L. Weathering says S is too liquid.
I want to do it on a liquid instrument.
Salim L. Weathering says I mean to many limped.
I'm really not all that enthralled by NQ. I don't get what you guys.
Salim L. Weathering says limits asterisk.
If you say so. It's going to take a while for it to read out things, but Gorilla is saying that the double top in ES is building liquidity.
Gorilla Digits says this little double top in S is building liquidity for them to short.
All I'm saying is if you go and put in a hard rule and you trade towards the liquidity, you will lose money. I don't think my robot's working correctly, though. It should have gone short there. Because they definitely dipped below 1,000.
Vlad Stolyarov says it's a channel.
Oh, wait. I know what's wrong.
Salim L. Weathering says so bid they got absorbed by the huge limits. Vlad Stolyarov says 8872S. Live Action says do you think that indicator is similar to the tick? I.e., when tick is above the zero line equals more bids.
Yeah. No. When it's above the zero line, it means there's more offers. Now it thinks that it should go for short. And it may, in fact, it did.
Vlad Stolyarov says now VWAP rejection may scare buyers. Vlad Stolyarov says but I think they keep buying BC market as oversold and can only go up. Salim L. Weathering says I mean the delta you were looking at got absorbed by the huge S limits.
It has
no
nothing
way
to
for
do
you
with
robot to know.
delta. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do delta. It's only looking at the level 2. It's only looking at the bids and offers, and it's looking at the difference between them. That's it. I think this would be more interesting if it just took a small target, don't you think? You want to add that?
Vlad Stolyarov says CNBC pump of high flyers failed as usual so far they bought morning and sold lows BC of fear. Vlad Stolyarov says AAPL near low of day. Salim L. Weathering says oh the difference between bids and offers limits you mean?
Yes. Yeah, you got it. I think it would have gotten out there if I hadn't modified it. Ooh, they were looking at that low of the day, guys. What are you getting bottlenecked by Ninja? What are you talking about? It reads
Salim L.
every
Weathering
change.
says but you are getting bottlenecked by Ninja.
No, it's reading every
PRT1
change.
says some pain coming for MES. Just a feeling. Vlad Stolyarov says keep on short side AAPL panic just started.
This didn't exit the position, did it? Oh, I did. Okay. Powell's talking now. Okay. Why did it buy there?
Salim L. Weathering says but wait why do you put on the limits there?
I don't know why.
Vlad Stolyarov says lol.
I don't know why I did that.
Salim L. Weathering says why do you need them? Vlad Stolyarov says it's heard J. Pow.
Yeah. I don't understand why I bought there. Well, it's supposed to puke here at oops. Okay.
Vlad Stolyarov says I wouldn't cover it.
So it's taken the loss as it should.
Vlad Stolyarov says 64 was max pain down for my morning scalp long.
I had it at 16 ticks. I should have put it at 8, huh? But 16 is fine. Good morning, Ace. Ooh, look at her go. She's gonna go to 60. She's gonna go to 60. Yeah. I don't know, guys, what to
Ace
tell
Trades
you.
says morning, I mean.
Yeah,
Ace Trades says mornung.
Mornung. Mornung.
Ace Trades says Fed talking.
Well, Ace, I tried to bump the market by selling it. And it's just not working. Oh, that's cool. It reads my NTA once. Oh, you took my phone.
Salim L. Weathering says you are basically calculating limits with each other. I am confused. Live Action says at Ace yes. Ace Trades says you don't want to hear where I am short from.
Did it take a winner there? It did. Well,
Vlad
okay
Stolyarov
then.
Says, look at that, I grab water and it goes to 64.
Okay then. Here, I'm gonna move this one over here. I'm gonna open up a new one that's a little like that will be like way stripped down. Okay, so it'll be like wait.
Vlad Stolyarov says only thing I have to do is not watch it and it goes where I plan. Ace Trades says at Vlad Stolyarov isn't it how it always goes?
Okay, so it took a winner.
Vlad Stolyarov says ya 3 a.m. I am asleep it goes to bottom of range 2.
So I want it to be teeny like this. What's that? The smallest that'll let me make it.
Vlad Stolyarov says I should just be awake when I sleep and sleep when I am usually awake.
Went short again. Oh, it took its target and then it went short again. That's interesting. That's very interesting that it worked like that. So if I bring this in, I can't make it any smaller than that. Huh? Well, that's lame. But we can do this. How about that? What should we open back up?
Salim L. Weathering says basically NinjaTrader dumbs down any limit data that goes through it though a higher refresh rate. Reading limit from Ninja is useless. Even their customer service says it.
I don't think that you guys understand what you're even talking about. So Like straight up, you're not the first person to say stuff like that. I really don't think you guys understand what you're talking about. Do you realize that if it was just like not taking the data, that you wouldn't even be able to show the same level 2 as you'd look at two DOMs and it'd give you a totally different level 2? How do you think that they're able to aggregate all of those changes? Do you understand that why that's silly? It doesn't work like that. There's like a refresh rate in terms of like when it shows it to you, because if it did it too fast, then the application just wouldn't be able to function efficiently. Okay, but it's not like it filters the stuff out, right? What you're seeing there is the true difference on the level 2. And it shows it the same as if I was doing it here or in Sierra Charts or Trading Technologies or any other platform. My difference is a little bit different because than what you would get in, say, Jigsaw, because Jigsaw's is just an absolute close and mine is a max. But okay, so did it go long?
Vlad Stolyarov says I recommend everyone watch movie Floored, it's on YouTube, and see part with Greg Reba, former floor trader.
Okay.
Vlad Stolyarov says what trading can cause if you start losing every day.
Isn't that the one about coffee trades? I don't know if I've heard that.
Quanti Quant says isn't that the one about coffee traders?
Is that the one that
Vlad
CNBC
Stolyarov
one?
says it's about former pit traders.
Yeah, I don't remember that part. Probably a lot of people killed themselves, right? I don't know. Like, the thing is, you put so much effort into something, at a certain point, it's kind of like, what are you going to do? Okay, so that one actually would have worked out if I had only had
Vlad
a 2-tick
Stolyarov says CME.
Well, they need to go a little bit lower, and then maybe it'll take a winner. Just a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay! Oh, look, it went short again. What? Oh, that's
Vlad Stolyarov
unfortunate.
says at some point mental state goes haywire and you fry you capacity to process randomness. Vlad Stolyarov says I would wait for 1 p.m. now.
Okay, so it works. I don't know if it's actually profitable or not, but it does what it's supposed to do. That's cool. Oh, I don't know why are you going long? Why are you going long there? You did not go. Oh my gosh. Jigsaw? Really? Really,
Vlad
Jigsaw?
Stolyarov says for any dip buys I don't recommend being heavy long scaling here.
How do you fix this? The underlying component crashes. Hey! I'm going to ask their chat room.
Vlad Stolyarov says aha.
It's pretty hilarious, right?
Vlad Stolyarov says in bots. HX says is that an auto trader Seth?
It killed
Vlad
the other one
Stolyarov
too.
says only professional martingale traders can scale in this dip.
I think it should wait for it to come back to zero before it re-triggers. What do you think?
PRT1 says restart I had same thing the Ocker day.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I can close the window and open it back up. Yeah, it's auto trading. With level 2. So it's losing money on that one. Oh, you know what? This is jacked up. NT5 got 1 million. Okay. You don't know what you're talking about. Hilarious. You're trying to convince me about the tick thing, aren't you? We tested that, remember? You are likely to get a reversal when you get an extreme negative tick, but the risk reward doesn't work out. You're gonna flip there? Come on. Maybe not. I can't tell because it's only showing me this one. Well, let's refresh it. No, yes. Okay. Well, they did go down to 60. I don't know, guys. I tried to boost the market by selling it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Well, they're gonna buy back a little bit here. They can just wait. What is it? Okay, 55. So let's say they did. Then the next step is 31, which would take us into yesterday's lows, which would be very scary. That would be a little scary, yeah. Just back to value. It's not equalized at all. Well, the thing is the buyers made a lot of money, so they could. Buyers are holding out. Is what's happening. I believe. I believe that's what's happening. Well, I posted it in the jigsaw room, but they're not saying anything. Okay, so it did go short there, which was correct. So I want to make a couple of changes here. I want to say bool armed equals true. And then I will say, if I take a trade, armed equals false. Yeah. Let's say 50. 100. 200. Okay. Oops. That was a shift A, not a armed. Okay. Take a stop. I'll just disable this for a second. Okay. So should be thinking about taking a short here. There. Okay. Did. Salim, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up. You sound like an idiot. It's the same fucking data. It shows you the same fucking number. The only difference is how often it refreshes it to the GUI. You read something, you think you understand what it said, but you didn't. Take it easy, guys. Windows? Oh, okay. So it took a few there. Oh wait, why is it -3? You must think that one is still going or something. Hmm. I'm a little okay, so it took a stop. Okay. I'm not sure what the deal was there with that, but it was not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, I see why. Okay. And position dot market position equals market position dot flat. Enable. Okay. I'm not sure why I decided to take a short there, but Seth, care to mention your average yearly turns? Not positive. So just to be clear, I make no claims of performance, and I am not suggesting that you trade the way that I trade. Most I can do is tell you the way that I see things and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And yesterday was a bad day, so yes. If you're looking for somebody to follow that will you can somehow copy them and learn how to be profitable, stop looking because you're never gonna figure it out that way. You have to come up with something on your own. Following other people doesn't lead to success. Oops. I hate when you what you hover over the windows down there, it does that. Okay, so it sold it short. It hasn't hit its loss yet. It's close though. Berber says cheers. Sure. My eye's twitching a lot now. I don't think you can see it on stream. if I make it big. Well, now it's not doing it. Okay. So we took the loss. I see. So the reason that that it's being different is that I'm using the max. So. We gotta fix something here. Okay. Okay. No, it's 9:30. Have you ever tried playing off bounces of big figure numbers? I've backtested that actually. Something similar. Probably wouldn't come out to be exactly the way that you're saying, but yes, I have. Oh, that's interesting. he doesn't add anything. Gosh dang it! What was it that I had to do? Oh, that's right. Dun, 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 dun. Better. Oops. Okay. Okay, so that right away is telling me exactly why it was doing what it was doing. So we only want to do, oh, well, let's say, let's do it as 32. Well, we'll change it in here. So let's, on the level filter, let's do an 8. Sorry, this should be 8. And the max should be 32. Okay. Let's try that. Well, that doesn't work the way that I think it should at all. How am I doing that? Well, I don't know. We'll have to pick it up tomorrow. compared to CQG and Ninja. You don't know what you're talking about, Salim. For the last time, you're wrong. Drop it. You're only talking about the GUI updates. Okay? It doesn't just drop data. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to build a book. So shut up. Seriously. Maybe Salim is trading from a phone with, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's see here. So when we just go to the e-minis, ignoring what our robot did. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're still down. So we lost 3,000. That's good. That's what we're trying to do. All right. Well, anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. What should we use for the title? Oh, it is not the 21st. It is the 22nd. Testing level 2 robot. Sure. Later, guys. Stay profitable.